Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. Now I'm making this video as a bit of a follow-up from a shorts video I think I put out yesterday on one of my seedling avocados. It was about a 15-second video where I said I only water the plant when the leaves start to droop, and I felt it needed a little bit of clarification because Namala commented that she was concerned that I'd be setting back my plant badly and causing it damage by leaving it until the leaves drooped or wilted each time before I watered it. So I do think I need to be a little bit go into a bit more detail about what I was referring to on my seedling plants. Now, what I found is in the past I've lost an awful lot of avocados, including some grafted ones I had that succumbed to root rot in the winter months. Now, avocados themselves obviously they're well known for liking a lot of water. Well, that doesn't hold so true in our climate. That's more when they're growing and in fruit in the tropical climates, in warm climates where they obviously absorb a lot of water and the water evaporates very quickly from the soil. However, the enemy of avocados is also lack of oxygen at the roots, and what tends to happen here in our winters when the plants are dormant is if you keep them too wet, the soil or compost mix that the plant is in tends to get sour very quickly because the avocado roots aren't accurate, and you get anaerobic bacterial activity which removes all the oxygen from the compost as those organic materials break down, and you end up with the plant's roots dying off and the plant dying back. So to prevent that happening with my indoor avocado plants, I'm not talking about the ones in the summer house, I've taken to only watering them when the leaves start to droop a bit. Now, I'm not talking about leaving them for a week with the leaves hanging down and withering up. I'm just talking about when these leaves start to droop, which means that the cells in the plant stems are starting to lose turgidity because they haven't got enough water in the cells to keep them fully expanded. So that's why the leaves start to droop. That's the point at which I water them, because you know there's absolutely no danger of the roots getting root rot if you just water them at that stage. And in fact, within an hour of watering it, this one completely bulked up and the leaves had stood up again. Now, I won't water this plant again until again the leaves start to droop down a bit like that, which will tell me that there's not enough moisture in the plant stems, and at that stage I'll water it. Now, this is only my winter practice indoors when the plants are pretty much inactive. They may just be starting to put out buds here now, and you may get the occasional leaf start to peer out the top. Well, obviously if they're actively growing, they're using up the water more, and at that point I would obviously give them more water. But it just depends on where you've got the plants and the particular growing conditions. Now, in comparison, I've got about 4 or 5 seedlings in my summer house amongst the citrus. Now, the last time I watered those avocados was November, and when I go out and look at them now, the soil in the pots is still moist and the leaves and the plants are looking completely vibrant and green like this, and they haven't been watered now for almost 4 months. And because of the low temperatures in there, meaning that there's very little evaporation from the soil and the plants aren't actively growing, so they're not absorbing the water from the soil. Obviously, because of that, they haven't dried out. And the same as all my citrus, I haven't watered any citrus in the summer house since I put them away in November, and they're all still looking green and healthy and haven't drooped at all, and the compost is still damp in the pots. Obviously, if I looked in the summer house and saw plants starting to wilt, at that point I would water them. But for me, this is working on the indoor avocados. If I just leave it until they start to droop, then there's zero chance of me getting root rot, and I haven't lost a single avocado seedling or young plant since I started carrying out this practice. And obviously it's different in summer. The plants, the avocados, go outside, they're being watered by the rain, and all I've got to watch then is if we get a long dry spell and the plants again start to suffer stress from lack of rain, then obviously I'll water the plants. But in practice, they don't need watering outside in the summer at all. This is just my indoor plants I'm referring to. But I just thought I'd qualify that shorts video I did yesterday, as that wasn't in any way a particularly informative or instructional video. It's just something I made for a bit of fun. But as Namala was a little bit worried that I might be damaging my avocado plants by not watering them in winter, it's just an indicator to make sure that I don't get too much breakdown of materials in the compost by it staying wet for too long and therefore killing the roots from lack of oxygen. So thanks for watching the video. Hope that that was of use to somebody. Please give me a thumbs up, welcome to share the video, subscribe to my channel, and of course click on the bell to get updates on new videos when they come out. Catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.